We're ending a cycle of fear. So we're being forced to go inward to look at who we are, how we've been showing up in order to heal and create the happiest era of our lives. This represents having so much financial abundance that you have enough to give others. This represents pre-Empress energy. This represents being fully embodied as your awesome self. This represents the happiest card in the deck. We're going from the sun to the moon. These represent polarities. Two halves make a whole. Okay, we're going from one polarity to another. And even though it's scary, it's still scary to go into the unknown with the Hermit. We are going to unlock massive blessings and potential, okay? As much as I love including the sun in this, I also feel like I'm so... There we go. Okay, darling, what else do we need to know? Thanks for being here. If you don't currently follow me, please do. Angels and guides, what do we need to know for this beautiful collective on this gorgeous day? Okay, the marriage card just came out again. This came out this morning. Okay, King of Cups, Page of Pentacles, Ten of, yep. End of an era, darling. It's the end of a tough cycle for all of us. Walking away from the things that don't serve us, okay? Lots of anxiety, lots of burdens that we're placing down on the ground. It's like for every burden you set down, you're calling in something magical. This represents marriage, this represents love, this represents victory, this represents graduation. Thank you, Elaine. I don't usually look at comments, but thank you. It's gonna be 90 degrees here today, so I'm all dressed in my summer get-up. I got a sunburn yesterday. But anyway, yeah, fucking marriage and love and stuff. For those of you guys that are aligned with that, when you walk away and empty your cup of what isn't serving you, you stumble right into fucking magic. And you know what? Today's a magical day. I'm a prophet. I have prophetic dreams, and I'm very spiritually gifted. I'm very psychic. And my dreams aren't just average random dreams. And last night was a collection of the end of an era messages, plus like all the magic that we're creating. It was definitely a hodgepodge. So if you're facing a lot of heaviness, just know that you're facing it on the way out the door to the magic. From the moon to the sun, okay? Fear and anxiety and facing shadows to illuminating shadows. We're also in full moon energy right now, so everything is illuminated. I think that's the name of a book. All right, small seeds of potential. When we face our fears, the small seeds of potential that we have take us all the way, okay? But we have to make that decision. We have to be willing to walk away from what isn't serving us and swim to new lands, to get out of our fucking comfort zone and say, you know what? I'm done pretending that I'm small. I'm done pretending that I'm worth this bullshit that we might be putting up with. Some of us are in abusive relationships or in dynamics that don't serve us, and we know it, and we're still there. Cut yourself free. Take this seed that the universe is handing you and say, you know what? I'm ready to make my life magical. I'm ready to stand in celebration. I'm ready to stand in victory. I'm ready to graduate. I'm ready to fall in love. I'm ready to be handed all of this beautiful energy in this cup. This represents somebody pouring into their own cup, but ultimately being prized for it, okay? The Queen of Cups is a prize, and she knows it. She doesn't settle for bullshit. She loves herself, she nurtures herself, and she nurtures others. You guys are coming out of a period of conflict. Some of you guys got your wands up in protection because you've just been carrying so much for the collective. Some of you guys are you give a lot. You give a lot. And you've been challenged and you just feel exhausted. Like all these wands energy in this particular storyline is telling me that you've just been through a lot. Okay, it's time to put the burdens down. It's time to walk away from what doesn't serve you. It's time to step into your happiest era ever. Y'all, it's fucking time. Okay? And some of you guys have a suitor coming in that loves you. Some of you guys have somebody that's got their eye on you. Somebody that is ready to express themselves to you, that wants to pour their heart and soul out into your cup, that wants to put all their eggs in your basket, so to speak. And it's time for you to make a decision, the old or the new. Are you going to let this rebirth happen? I just cut the deck to this. Are you going to let this rebirth happen? Or are you going to go back to old stuff? I don't think you are. I don't think you are. And if you're here with me, I'm activating you. Okay, I prayed before this live. Even if there are only a few people here, you're fucking special. And I'm activating you. I'm activating the special fire inside of you that's already been working for you. Your charisma, your divine essence. Okay, there's also this like desert cactus right next to me that only blooms once a year, and it's like about to pop off. It blooms once a year for one day, and I'm sitting right next to it. Once it goes off, I'll show you guys, okay? The point is, wow, okay, the king and the queen. Interesting with all the queens and kings, and some of them are in reverse. So I'm just feeling like some of you guys just don't see, like you're not able to hold space for how much love you have coming in, how sexy you are right now, how much you're lighting up the night, I'm hearing. And it doesn't matter if you're conventionally good looking or not. That's really not what it is. It's about energy, confidence. It's about your charisma. It's about your frequency. So if you could be the most beautiful person on the planet, but if you're holding a low frequency, you're not going to be attracting that many people. You're going to be attracting low frequency people who just see you for face value. But you could be a non-conventional looking person and have all this charisma and high frequency energy, and you're going to be attracting all kinds of stuff, okay? That's who you are. That's your glowing, I'm hearing. This is your glow up era. This is you. This is what you're attracting. This is somebody who's got their eye on you. Okay, but it was in reverse, so I just feel like some of you are like, nah, I'm not really interested, and that's fine if you're not interested, but just know that you've got options. You've got more options than you realize, and it's because you're standing in a lot of different energies right now. You are emulating a lot of grace and strength and beauty and charisma and power and a lot like multifaceted energies. Okay, and if this doesn't represent you right now, this is kind of what you're being guided to do. By walking away from the things that don't serve you, you're going to allow yourself space to step in to all these new facets of yourself. Before I quit my old industry, Airbnb management and consultation, I had a cup full of other stuff. There wasn't really room for me to become this version. I didn't even start channeling messages until like 6 months after I quit that business. I didn't even know that I could. And then Spirit basically showed me who I was for 12 days. After I quit my business, I can't explain it. It was like 12 days I barely even left. I didn't leave the property. I sat outside every day while Spirit showed me how powerful my soul is, how I came here to lead millions of people, how I'm not just an average person. I was just like sobbing for 12 days. I'm not even kidding. It was so fucking intense. But I had to empty my cup of everything to get that information and to step in to my highest timeline. Okay? And I've never felt sexier or more powerful or more, and it's not because everything has gone perfectly. You know, I have been challenged so many times, but that's where I'm pulling out all these resources I didn't know I had. Strength, courage, you know, wisdom, perspective. A lot of us have been through so much that we don't believe that love exists. This represents like shisty, manipulative energy, and this represents somebody offering their heart to you. So it's kind of like maybe you associate love or romance with negative stuff, and I definitely understand that. I've never had a healthy relationship. All right, I've never really had the past version of me didn't attract healthy people because I was unhealed, and that was what my soul signed up for, was to have a lot of really toxic people come in and challenge me until I got my shit together. And so now it's part of my job, and part of all of y'all's job is to walk away from the energy of the past and recognize that what is coming in now is different. Okay, you have to choose between the old life or the new life, but when you choose the new life, you're going to align with love. Love came out in the earlier message too, and I don't even usually highlight that so much. But you guys are you're calling in divine counterpart energy. All right, whether you want to accept them into your life or not is your choice. Obviously, we all have free will. But y'all are coming off as, you're looking good, okay? Spirit is sending people to show you the work that you've done. It's time to make a decision about what kind of life you want to live. Do you want to be stuck in a past version of you that doesn't know your value? Or do you want to step into the most radiant era of your life, knowing that you came here to experience miracles? Some of you guys are so protective of your energy that you're not really letting in the miracles that are here for you come all the way in, because you don't understand that it's safe now. That the people and things that you're calling in are actually at your vibration. So if you've been doing the work, you're up here, and the things that you're calling in are up here too. And that doesn't mean you're not going to be tested here and there, but you're going to know the difference right away. Okay, you're going to know the difference right away. All right, if you don't currently follow me, please do. You can book a session with me at sacredmuseproject.com. Click on my icon, it will take you there. Please don't get scammed though. There are definitely fake accounts that are reaching out to people and asking for money and offering readings and who knows what else. So just make sure you go to my website, sacredmuseproject.com. That way you know that your money is going to the right person for the right thing. Thank you. And that you're not getting scammed by some opportunist. Not going to say any mean words today. The Fool. Aw, I love the Fool. The Ten of Pentacles! The Three of Wands. This came out in my earlier message. Strength in reverse. Some of you guys have just been, man, you've been going through it, and some of you guys have been feeling like maybe you wouldn't make it through. And I definitely understand. There have been times where I feel so defeated. But you go to sleep, you transmute that energy, you wake up feeling like a lion. Alright? I do feel a bit like a lion with this outfit on, with my hair all lion-y. It's been a crazy road though. Some of you, go back and watch a video of mine from a week and a half ago and you're going to see me in some cheap motel room with $20 in the bank going, what the fuck am I doing with my life? How am I getting, you know? Seriously, I'm not even kidding. This is the road the Spirit has me on. Jump off the cliff, give away a business that was making me, 6 figures a year to dive into the unknown like the fool that I am. Alright, and in this case, the fool is a great thing to be. It means that you're willing to start over, you're willing to jump off the cliff, you're willing to try things a new way, you're willing to let go of your inhibition to, of like what people think of you. I don't give a fuck, you know what I mean? I spent the first half of my life giving a fuck about what other people think. Now I'm living for me, I'm living for God, I'm living for the divine, I'm living for being of service, but not to people that drain me and deplete me and give me nothing back. I'm here to be of service to the collective, okay? Because that's what my soul signed up to do. And if you guys are so busy pouring into a few individuals who don't even appreciate you, that you're draining yourself, you're not able to give in the way that you signed up to give. Some of you guys are here to lead millions of people. And the Ten of Pentacles, okay, the Three of Wands. This represents basically waiting for your ships to come in. Expecting good news, expecting breakthroughs, expecting abundance. You guys are here to lead, okay? Not in the creepy way that this person looks like they're leading. This is kind of a creepy depiction, but you're here to be an influence on a lot of people, okay? A lot of you guys are, like I said, here to lead millions of people. You're here to lead other leaders into leadership like me, and you're here to basically jump off the cliff and show other people how it's done. All right? That's why I talk so much about what I walked away from, because I need you to know that I didn't just like wander into this. This wasn't a plan. I didn't even start reading tarot until like a year. It'll be 2 years ago in September or in August, and I resisted it. Spirit was like, start reading tarot, and I really didn't want to. I don't know why. It just felt cliche. It just felt like, I don't know. And then I just started doing it because basically Spirit was like, do it, shut up and do it, and I love it. Now I love it. Every single turn has been guided. Okay, that Wheel of Fortune. Wow. We just have to be careful that we don't turn away the beautiful things with the Ten of Cups in reverse because we're so skeptical of getting rained on again. Like those of us who've had a really crazy life, I get it. I've been through so much, you guys. I don't look like what I've been through at all. It's hard for me sometimes to believe that magic is real. It's hard for me to believe sometimes that that true love exists, or that financial abundance is going to fall on me after everything I've given up, that I'm actually fighting for something real. But you know what? That's just because of all the past stuff. We're not meant to take that with us. That's part of what we empty out of our cup when we leave. We say, I'm letting go of fear, of anxiety, of the projection that everything's going to go poorly, that I don't have what I need, that I'm not going to be loved, that I'm not going to be cared for. You have everything you need. The Ten of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles came out with a Wheel of Fortune, which represents swift, sudden changes in a positive direction. Things that change your life overnight. Okay? You guys are meant to be in power. You're meant to be in the spotlight. If you're being guided to move somewhere like me, I'm not an LA girl, I'm a small town Oregon girl. This doesn't feel like home. And yet here I am, because Spirit told me to move here. I fucking moved here. And I didn't even have a car. I basically hitchhiked from Craigslist. I'm not even kidding, to get here. I'm living with a guy from Craigslist. This is what I'm doing. I'm out here on my fool's fucking journey, just discovering new things, meeting soul family. Because by the way, the ride I got and the person I'm living with are both soul family. The tower's crumbling. Judgment. It's Judgment Day. The tower is crumbling. The old life is ending. Anybody who's holding on for dear life is just going to get destroyed in the blast. You've got to let go of what is crumbling and let it crumble and understand that God is in charge. That all of this is planned and purposeful. And that every single thing that's being taken down, torn down, is going to be filled with something better. Okay? This Emperor also represents the old paradigm of power crumbling for a new paradigm of power. Power in the hands of people who don't want to have power over others, okay? You guys are going to be in power because you're loving, nurturing, compassionate individuals who just want to help people, not because you have some obsession with power. That's the difference. You matter. That's why it matters that you walk away from what isn't serving you to step into this power, because the world needs you, okay? The world needs you to guide them through this. We're going through a crazy, crazy spiritual awakening as a collective. The world, if you think the world is crazy right now, just wait. It's only going to get crazier, but the good news is you're part of guiding us through the darkness into the light. And take your job seriously, I'm hearing. It's time to take your job seriously. The High Priestess, the Knight of Wands, the Three of Cups, and the top of the deck. The Two of Wands, okay, in reverse. Some of you guys are just having a hard time making the decision. You're like, I don't know, should I? I'm looking at my fears, but what I really should be doing is looking at my potential. Focus on the potential. And if you need help, this is why I'm here. Channel messages directly for you from your guides and angels about how to get you on your path. If you're having trouble listening to your intuition with High Priestess in reverse, if you don't necessarily trust your own voice yet, and you're still learning how to receive your gifts and your divine communications, that's exactly why I'm here. I'm great at that. I'm the GOAT at that, as they say. SacredMuseProject.com. Check it out, okay? I'm not the cheapest out there because I'm really fucking good, all right? And not everybody has all four clairs. I'm clairvoyant, claircognizant, clairsentient, and clairaudient, and I'm an empath and a medium, so I can channel loved ones. That's what I do. And I'm here to help you follow your own intuition all the way to the finish line, I'm hearing. That's why we have to jump off the cliff, jump through the hoops, you know, walk through fire to get here, because we have to face all those fears and tell them they don't have power over us anymore. All right, I've seriously been dangling on the precipice of homelessness since I quit my old business. At times, Spirit has just had me hanging upside down. Are you gonna go back? Are you gonna change? Are you gonna give up? Fuck that shit. I'm never giving up. I'm going all the fucking way because I'm a warrior for Spirit. I'm here to lead and guide with love. All right, and so are you. Don't be defeated by the old paradigm trying to tell you you're doing it wrong, or that you're going down the wrong path, or that you're gonna fall and die. Spirit's got you, okay? Even when you're sleeping in a shitty Super 8 motel and you don't know where you're gonna live the next day, and your phone gets shut off and you only have $20 in the bank. This happened to me like 2 weeks ago. No joke. Maybe it was like 3 now. The point is, I didn't give up. I didn't know. I prayed. I had no idea what I was going to do. I cried. I prayed. And you know what? It worked out. Don't ask me how. Spirit has a way. All right? Spirit has a way. The divine will always find a way. But you have to maintain your focus. You have to continue walking down the path. I'm seeing someone like walking on a tightrope. And they're scared. And they feel like they're going to fall. But you know what? If you fall, you know you're going to be caught. All right? Do you believe in this path or not? Do you believe in God or not? Do you believe in the divine or not? Do you believe in yourself? I believe in you. I believe in all of us. And I believe that we're creating a better reality by jumping off the cliff, by taking the risks. And I also believe that we're connecting with each other. We're going to have our soul family reunion, I'm hearing. Soul family reunion. Those words have never come out of my mouth before. I love it. I'm never going to forget that. Because when we stand in our authentic power, we give other people permission. And they're like, you know what? If she can do it, I can do it too. If she can look better at 40, almost 41, I can do it too. Okay, I'm going to pull one more card and then I'm going to get out of here. If you don't currently follow me, please do. Are you serious? Don't let the devil take you backward. All right? You're meant for success. You're meant for legacy wealth. This is fame. This is fortune. This is being seen in the spotlight. This is being celebrated. This is being victorious. This is graduation. This is being lifted up in front of others, people that maybe used to make fun of you, okay? This is legacy wealth, millionaire, billionaire wealth. You're calling it in. Don't go back to the old. You're not an average person. You're not here for average things. Don't let other people tell you who you are. Things are about to start moving, okay? Things are about to start moving. Don't give up, okay? And again, if you want to put some money toward your healing and ascension, I'm your gal, all right? SacredMuseProject.com. You will come out a changed person. It will change you. I love you. And I'll see you next time.